Well, what you're talking about, at least to me, I compartmentalize that as like the business aspect of the industry, which is hard because you're working with managers usually who are all they do is business.
Yeah.
Did that rock you at first when you started working with these big name managers?
Yeah, totally. It's like I'm rubbish on not so much these days, but like I was rubbish at when someone be like, oh, what's your day rate? I'd be like, how do I know what my day rate
What's
is? And just
the least amount I would do this job for?
yeah, exactly. And it's like trying to gauge that, and then but also like a lot of the managers that for these artists you do end up spending a lot of time with as well. So it can be a very tricky, almost working friend relationship. Trying to find that balance between it can be very difficult sometimes because one, you don't want to get walked over, but two, you're also still friends with them in a way, and you don't want to like upset that friendship. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. You were just jogging, like things were just going through my head about how confusing the working relationship can be with artists when like the manager tells you one thing and you want to do it or don't want to do it, but you can't tell the artist and you have to talk to the manager, and then the artist is like, why aren't you doing this? And you're like,
yeah, definitely. It can get tricky sometimes, but you just gotta, it's another skill to do, just trying to navigate through all the people, because a lot of the big artists have a lot of people around them. I'm very lucky though with Calvin. It's just him and his manager pretty much.
okay.
And if I need anything from him, I just speak to him directly, or just text or call him up and he'd be like, it's cool, do whatever you want. But yeah, other people I've worked with in the past, there's a lot of people around them, and it's sometimes a bit tricky to...
Like who? Not who have you worked with, but who are the people around them?
So, some people, they've got assistants who are with them day in, day out. They've got the PR teams. They've got their actual manager. They've got like a day-to-day manager who's normally there most of the time. There's other people from management company who are in charge of like social media and things like that. And they're the ones that like, we need this today. We need that. We need this. Can you get this? And it's... a lot of the time it's almost impossible requests because they're not there on the road with you and they don't get the situation that you're in or where you are and what's going on. And then it's like trying to navigate and trying to explain to them how you can't do what sometimes it doesn't always happen, but sometimes they're like, oh, we need this from this award show. And it's like, well, I can't because I'm not really supposed to be here with a camera.
Yeah.
But, and they're like, oh, but we really need you to get this. And if you can get pictures of them with this person and this, and it's like, it doesn't work like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to go, oh, you come here and get a picture with this person so I can take a picture. It doesn't work like that. But yeah, there's a lot of people around as well. And then especially, even down to like hair and makeup artists as well. They're, sometimes they have a big say in things. And yeah, just tour managers as well, of course.
Oh my God, there's so many people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people involved.
Man, I've definitely worked with artists that are nowhere close to having that big of a crew, and I can't imagine what it's like to start to read that room.
It's funny though, because like if you're on tour with them after a while, the first like week or so, it's always just like you're trying to just figure out the situation, especially if it's like an artist you've not worked with before or someone you've not been around, and then it's like, okay, so that person is the one I need to ask if I need them to get them to do that, and that's the one that I need to avoid if I want them to do this. It's kind of like it's like a big game. It's like a big game, really.
That seems to be the reoccurring thing for you. You just want to play some games.
Yeah, I'm not even that big of a gamer, but yeah. Maybe I am. Yeah, exactly.